If you have a difficult time staying organized in your new hire sales rep onboarding process, then this video is for you. Let's go. Hey guys, it's Ryan Holman, founder of Sales Recruiting University, back with another weekly video. SRU, Sales Recruiting University, is a 47-person sales recruiting service and coaching company. We recruit over 1,000 commission-based sales reps every single month and growing, and help clients with things like compensation, onboarding, training, management, culture, retention, and more. Now, although this is applicable to literally any position you'll ever hire for, today we're going to talk about staying organized specifically in the new hire process for commission-based sales roles. Now, put yourself in the candidate's shoes, and let's say that I persuaded you to come and work for me. And let's pretend our opportunity is a 1099 all commission opportunity, and it's B2B. The sales cycle's kind of long. You have to self-generate and close your own deals. Historically, reps are not going to make money for 45 days, and there's a 6-week lag into getting an income rolling. And for the candidate, you're taking the risk on my opportunity. Well, in that case, even more than an opportunity that maybe has training pay or salary or leads, they deserve a very organized onboarding process. And if they come on board and you're not organized and you're all over the place, their doubt is going to increase, and you're going to have higher attrition rates in your hiring process, which is obviously what you don't want. You want people to come on board, for you to be organized, for them to get the support that they need, for you not to drop the ball on any administrative or training items that they need to have success, and for them to be more confident in your opportunity and get through whatever that ramp up time is, so they're making money and happy with your organization. And one of the easiest ways to stay organized is implementing a new hire checklist. And so this checklist can be as long as you want. Every opportunity is going to be a little bit different. Maybe you have an entry-level appointment setting role, and the majority of the training is literally in their first 3 days of working, maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Or maybe you have more of a senior level role and you have a lot of heavy upfront training in the first 2 weeks. Regardless of what the training timeline is, this new hire checklist idea really starts from the time that they complete their 1099 or W-2 agreement and goes typically through the end of their new hire training experience. So as I shoot this video today, it's Wednesday, and maybe you sign me up, and I'm going to start this coming Monday, right? So there's 5-ish days leading up to the time that I start, and I'm going to complete my 1099 DocuSign agreement or whatever it is. And there's ideally some administrative items that I get access to or complete, or maybe some downtime training that I do leading up until Monday. And then also I get to Monday and there's things that are happening on day 1 of training. If your program is a week long, so there's 5 days of training or whatever, there's going to be something different that the new hire, myself, needs to plug into and complete every single day to ensure by the time that I get to the end of that first week, I've gotten all the information I need to really get through my ramp up period in as high of a chance as possible. And really what this checklist idea is you're listing off everything that happens from the time that the rep signs their agreement all the way through the end of their initial training, whether that's the 3 days, 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, whatever, and everything that happens in between that time, right? They're completing their agreement. They've received their welcome email. They've created their company email. They've gone through the initial downtime training. They've read the script. Whatever the pre-start things are, typically administrative items, that's listed out, right, in the pre-admin section. And then if it's a 2-week training program, you literally have Monday through Friday for the first 2 weeks, and every little tiny administrative and training and checklist thing that they need to complete Monday through Friday for their first 2 weeks or whatever the timeline is to ensure they've gotten everything. And the reason this process is so important is because the sales manager, the director of sales, the owner, whoever's leading the new hire onboarding and management process, it is really easy to drop the ball on all these miscellaneous details that need to happen to ensure the success of the candidate. And if you can imagine a 1-page or 2-page document that listed out everything that needed to happen administratively and from a training perspective day by day leading through the end of the training program, and if you can imagine being the leader tracking with the rep, well, all you're doing is saying, hey, day 1, did you get the pre-administrative items? Oh, you're missing this, this, and this. Let's make sure to get that done today. On Monday, you have these 5 things that we need to complete. So I'm going to be helping you with these 2. That's going to be live training. And these are the 3 downtime things that you need to complete to ensure we're on track for Monday, leading into day 2 tomorrow, Tuesday, which is going to be a list of 7 things that need to be completed, right? There can be a lot of information, miscellaneous items that happen in the new hire training experience that are actually the things that need to happen to ensure the success of the rep. And this checklist allows the rep to stay organized and to understand what they need to complete. And this checklist also allows the leader not to drop the ball in the new hire onboarding process, which is really easy to do. What happens if there's 6 things that need to happen before Monday, and 4 things that need to happen on Monday, and 6 on Tuesday, and 7 on Wednesday, and 3 on Thursday, and 5 on Friday to ensure the rep has everything that they need? Well, that's really easy to drop the ball as the leader. And so the leader's literally on track with the new hire, the rep, and making sure, okay, end of day, we got everything done on Monday. Great. Oh, we missed this one. Let's make sure that we catch up tonight or tomorrow morning. Okay, Tuesday, we got all these things done. Great, we're on track. Wednesday, great, we're on track. And you're not dropping the ball. And this is even more important when you're hiring volume, like a lot of our clients. When we bring on clients, maybe they have like a 33% retention rate or a 25% retention rate, whatever it is. And let's pretend that it's 33%, which means you have to hire 3 people to get 1 to stick and up to quota. But let's say that the company's goals, based on their revenue that they want to accomplish, requires them to retain 5 reps. Well, if I'm retaining 1 out of 3 and I want 5 reps to hit my goals, well, that means that I need to onboard 15 people to retain 5 and hit my revenue goals. Well, in that case, a lot of the times clients, they're like, how do we get to these revenue and retention goals as soon as possible? Well, that requires you to have systems to onboard volume. Well, let's say that I create systems to literally onboard 3 people at a time every 2 weeks or whatever it is, to ensure every 2 weeks I'm retaining 1 rep leading up to quota. Well, in that case, versus just hiring 1 rep, it's even easier to drop the ball as the sales leader when I'm hiring 3, because if there's these 27 things that need to happen within the first week on the checklist and I have 3 people, well, imagine if you didn't have that organization together. You're even more likely to drop the ball with the majority of those people, which is killing your success with your new hires. And so ultimately, the new hire checklist allows you to not miss anything, allows the rep to know if they're on track at the beginning phases of the training program. It allows the leader to stay organized and not drop the ball, which the marketplace, your candidates deserve. They deserve an organized process where they get everything that they need. And that just ultimately increases your retention rates, which is obviously the goal when you're hiring salespeople. So I would create a 1-page document, list out everything, that comes to mind from the time that they sign their agreement leading up to the end of your training program, and try to benchmark that start date and then Monday through Friday for however long is necessary, and get those things organized to ensure you improve your next new hire onboarding class. So hopefully you found value. Hopefully this made sense. If you liked the video, drop a comment and subscribe, and we'll look forward to next week's video. Thank you.